Alright guys, welcome back to another Yonder Mountain Adventure. That's right folks, we are up at the north coast of Scotland. This is the fantastic Durness. That's right folks, I made the 4-hour journey to come up here to start a 6-day action-packed adventure folks. And I'm going to be starting here and we're going to be tracing down the western coastal route. But first of all folks, wow, look at this. Yesterday it was blasting sunshine. I was sunbathing with the top off, believe it or not. I did clear a small area up there. But today it's wild and windy, typical north coast folks. But what a spectacular, stunning place. First things first guys, we're going to jump in the illustrious starship and we're going to go to Smoo Cave. I'll tell you a little bit about the history. Eroded by the mountain rivers at the back and eroded by the sea at the front. Let's go guys, what an adventure this is. I can't wait to get started. Fantastic. What a place. It's fascinating to think that Viking shipbuilders have been here doing their business and yet here we are walking around it now. Fascinating guys. I talk about coastal erosion, so like I said, the sea erosion from this side and the river erosion from the other side. Let's take a look. Well, this is a first, we've got the place to ourselves. Unbelievable. And normally guys, there's a tour that goes on here, the Smoo Cave tour. I think it's about £16. It's not a boat tour, but you do jump on a little boat and you can see on the placards here, you know, and I have been on it, you go a little bit deeper into the cave and it's fantastic. Unbelievable. In fact, we'll have a wander through there now. Well folks, usually there's a waterfall, a subterranean waterfall coming down through there, but obviously there hasn't been that much rainfall, seeing that the water level is quite high. But this is where the little boat tour comes. You go underneath that little cave into the back end there. Absolutely fantastic. Well folks, I've said it before and I'll say it again, there is nothing better for your mental health than driving around the Highlands. Absolutely fantastic. So guys, we are heading out of Durness now on the single track mile, which I think goes for about 13.5 miles. And testimony to this part of the NC500, do be prepared to be stuck behind an absolute plethora of camper vans and motorhomes. So folks, we're going to head a little bit further south. I do fancy the Bone Caves, if it's not lashing down that is. And maybe there's even a fantastic waterfall, and then we'll go and find our perfect pitch for tonight. Maybe somewhere down in the Summer Isles. We'll see how we get on, folks. I do need to get some supplies. There's no Aldi's up here, which is an absolute tragedy. But we'll go and get some supplies. A couple of adult beverages, no problem. Well, folks, wow, the weather's come in a bit. It's been lashing down. It'll come out beautiful shortly. It's still fantastic though. You join us just walking down a little gorge, and when we get to the end of here, there's the most fantastic waterfall. Well folks, we've made it. Absolutely fantastic Wailing Widow Falls. Let's see if we can just get a little bit across here so I can get you a little bit better viewpoint. Look at this, I don't know what this is, maybe 50 foot, 60 foot, nah 50 foot maybe. This is actually a water supply. It's absolutely unbelievable. Well, there we go folks, absolutely fantastic. It's as good as ever. I thought it might have been a little bit more in spate than it actually was, but still absolutely fantastic. It's only a short walk guys. It's not exactly wheelchair accessible, but it is only a short walk. So if you are here in Sutherland and you want to come and check it out, Wailing Widow Falls. Right, back to the illustrious Starship Voyager, and what we'll do is we'll see what the weather's like, but I do fancy the bone caves as well, and then we're going to go and find our perfect pitch of the night. What a fantastic walk. You're just following this beautiful river here, which is actually subterranean. Have a look at this, guys. You ever seen a river come out of the ground? There we go, folks. That's the start of the river, believe it or not. It's coming out from underneath the rock. Subterranean river. It's absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Unbelievable. It's literally coming straight out of there. And it's quite a torrent there as well. Fantastic. Whew. Well, folks, we've made it. I made hard work of that, like, unbelievable. But we've made it, guys. We're here. The bone caves. There's 1, 2, I think there's 3 or 4 caves or caverns. And there was a dig in 1889, I think. And the archaeologists that were here and did the digs found loads of interesting things. Loads of bones. In fact, human bones dating back 4,500 years ago. So God only knows the civilizations at the time up here. There was old deer, there was bear remains found, Arctic fox. So it really tells of a bygone era here in the Ice Age. And even, ladies and gentlemen, polar bear. That's right, folks. You heard us correctly. Polar bears up here. And here we are now in 2026. Fantastic. If this isn't prescription nature, I don't know what is, guys. Let's have a look inside. So the side of the... Look, it's that old red sandstone that we saw on the Isle of Skye. And this is the first kind of cave or cavern. Let's see what the low light capabilities are of the DJI. It goes back quite a bit, guys. Let's see if we can get right in. Oh. Wow, I mean, it does go a little way back through there. Not far by the looks of it. Maybe it's 20 yards. But guys, who's been in this cave, looking out through that hole, taking refuge from the storms, sheltering their family and their loved ones, hunters and gatherers? It's quite mental, isn't it, folks? And yet again, not designed for somebody of my dimensions. Fantastic. But we can't get in. See little cubby holes. God knows what's down there, folks. Well, I'm not going to find out. Let's put it that way. It's just fascinating, isn't it, folks? Who's been here? What they've been doing? They would have been coming out, emerging from the cave, and then hunting on these lands before. It's just incredible, man. Right, let's see. I'm sure there's another couple of smaller ones along here. Tell you what, it gets the old blood pumping, which is great. I need it. Isn't it absolutely ballistic? It's mental to think Arctic fox polar bears. Well folks, I'm pleased I've made it up here to show you the place, because at a couple of points on the way up, my back was killing, back and hip were killing, going that was absolutely mental, to the point that I actually nearly stopped and turned back. And I was just going to show you footage of the last time we were here, but I just stopped, just took it easy for 10 minutes and just, you know, just very slowly just made me way. I'm so pleased I've done it, folks. Hard graft, but it's worth it. Now I just need to take it very, very slowly. On the way back to the car, this is the last place that you want an ankle roll. You know, or any kind of accident, don't you? You didn't want to do your back in or your knees or whatever. And I've got to be mega careful. So, folks, I hope you've enjoyed that and the history of the place and seeing the bone caves for the first time. Or you might have seen the last video, it might be a good reminder of the place. Right, back to the illustrious starship. Cup of tea and a sandwich, and then we'll find what perfect pitch for tonight. Well folks, I'm down at quite a famous spot here at the minute, Ardmere, or Ardmere. It's an absolutely beautiful little cove, and I've just stopped on my way a little bit closer into Ullapool. I think I've made an executive decision, guys, for tonight, and actually this will be a first for the channel as well. Actually, my back's kind of seized up a little bit, and I need to take some painkillers, and I think I'm going to go on to a campsite tonight. So I'm going to go down to Ullapool and see if I can get onto the Ullapool campsite. But first things first, have a look at this. Wow, absolutely just unbelievable. The rain's died off for once. It's been lashing down basically all afternoon. Alright, so guys, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a bit of comfort tonight. I need to have a red hot shower basically. That'll just make me me back and hip that a little bit better, and basically chill out for the night. So I shall bring you back. Hopefully we can get onto the campsite. Right folks, that's us sorted. We're in. We've got our ticket. 15 quid. Which I don't think is too bad. And we just need to go and find where pitch. It's a bit of a free-for-all basically. I'm allowed to go anywhere on the grass section. And park in front of a pool. It's a bit of a new experience this. It's absolutely ram-packed as well folks, it's busy. Very, very busy. Well, let's give you the grand tour folks. We've got the illustrious starship here. Feels weird actually being on a site. Plenty of space on the main pitch like. But we've got the shower blocks which are just down there. A few people knocking about, and I've just kind of moved into this space on my own. So there we go. I've got the fire pit, my fishing rod underneath. I've got the bed looking super comfy. The electric blanket will definitely be on tonight. The observation deck, I've got the mighty R3 powering everything up. Loads of space down there, and I've got some other supplies and bits and bobs in there as well. So basically, that is tonight's setup. Well, first things first, I'm going to have a shower, get some hot water on this back of mine, take some tablets. I'm going to chill out, and I think I'm going to go for a curry. I've been told it's a fantastic curry house, so I think that's going to be the plan, guys. Fantastic. Well, good morning folks, welcome to another day at Ullapool. Hey, I'll tell you what, that was a pretty decent sleep, I must admit. The electric blanket is just an absolute game changer. I've had that on most of the night, and it's really sorted me back out. Absolute game changer, it really is folks. When I left you last, I went over literally just, I can see it, the curry house just at the end of the campsite here. I had a cracking curry, really, really nice, actually, really nice, not too heavy, you know, it was beautiful. And came back, and that was me, KO'd, I was done. A few more campers here knocking about. And the plan is, folks, we're going to get up and I'm going to go a little bit further just down the loch here, and we'll see what the crack is down there, and I'll tell you what we're doing for the rest of the adventure. For next week's video and the next, well, probably the next couple, I've got a fantastic adventure planned for next week's video. But it's a nice and calm day. It was quite stormy last night actually, and this poor bloke here next to us in this tent here, have a look. So this guy here is quite an oldish bloke, and he's pitched his tent there last night. He hasn't even got a sleeping pad. Unbelievable. See, all the rest of the campers are going about their daily business. Right, folks, up and at 'em. Well, it's great to see the weather's definitely improved, that's for sure. Yesterday, basically, it rained all day, as you saw. What a fantastic adventure. Hey guys, I hope you've enjoyed the start of this multi-day road trip. Starting at the north coast and bringing ourselves down. What an adventure yesterday was, guys. Absolutely fantastic. If you enjoyed the video, guys, do remember, give the video a thumbs up. Obviously, it helps with the YouTube algorithm, we know that. But most importantly, it lets me know that you're enjoying this type of stuff. And I'll keep on making videos just like it. Do remember, while you're on, hit the subscribe button. It's completely free for you guys, and it does help out the channel massively. And hit the hype button as well. It does give the video a boost. And remember, hit the notification bell, that way every time I upload a new Yonder Mountain Adventure, you'll not miss a thing. Well guys, just as one adventure draws to a close, the next one is just about to begin. You can see here, we've got a beautiful valley or glen here, and it leads up to a fantastic gorge along there, folks. This is going to be the start of next week's video. I will allude to where we are and where we're going to start off next week just by showing you this road sign. I'll probably explain why I'm walking along the side of a road. So there we go, folks. Corrie Shallot Gorge, fantastic. Right guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Make sure this week you get up off the sofa, you get your backpack on, get away from the TV and the doom and the gloom that's going on. God, it's getting crazy out there. It just brings your mood down, man, doesn't it? Forget about it. Get your backpack on and head out and soak up some much needed prescription nature. It works every time, folks. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. Have yourself a great week. Get out there and spend time with the people closest to you, the people that you love. And remember, kindness is a superpower. I'll see you on next week's adventure. We're going to be heading up the gorge. Should I tell you what we're going to be doing? Oh, I'll let you find out. Right, let's get across this road. Fantastic. See you next week, guys.